hello. I have an itty bitty kitty baby sitting on my lap who has already tried to put her face in my coffee. Are you hiding from Sassy? Sassy's been really mean to the baby. Hi, do you want to say hi to the internet? I think you just want help because Mama was gone all day yesterday babysitting, wasn't I? This is an itty bitty kitty baby. This one's the baby. So, good morning. So I'm only going to be live 10 to noon my time, and it's 10:01 my time right now. I do help with my niece's homeschooling, so we're doing that today. Oh, I got the good spot. Hold on. I gotta hold the baby. So we have an Andy. Hello. And then hi, ma'am. Welcome. Hello to everyone. Coffee is very important. I have mine. You're still not allowed to put your face in it. You're already wound for sound. You are. So this is the itty bitty kitty baby. This one's Persephone. When I'm in chats, I tend to just write Persephone, but technically the spelling of her name is Persephone, because someone purrs a lot. She was already Persephone, and then I altered the per part. I was gone all day yesterday, babysitting at my sister's house because her normal babysitter wasn't able to work yesterday. So Aunt Kat got to babysit. Oh, are you talking about the haunted Hello Kitty clock? Hello, Miranda's Cauldron, which it's Rita, correct? I'm bad at sometimes remembering things, and sometimes I'm better. Oh, so this was brought up in the under 1K marathon Discord. So I'll ask y'all. So the AuthorTube strengths and writing playlist spreadsheet. Okay, cool. I got it right. So technically, y'all, I own it. I'm not the one who maintains it the most. It's just I'm the one who made the initial spreadsheet. So the reason we don't have more time zones on that list is your girl tried once upon a time, and I ended up with such a bad, I ended up crying, okay, trying to figure out time changes and all of it. But I could make a cheat. So we do have a time cheat sheet on there, but I could make a time zone cheat sheet and put as many time zones as I can on that page. Did you want me to shut up? So I could make one page that has a bunch of time zones on it, that you could look at if you yours isn't one of the ones listed on the normal time schedule we do have a converter linked where you can put your own, like you can change the date on it and stuff. So on the sheet, they're basically the US ones, and then there's also UTC on there. And it does look weird sometimes because it's UTC and UTC daylight savings, even though UTC never changes. It's like when our daylight savings time is on, it's like +5 or +4, and then when it's off, it's the other way around. But the issue is daylight savings time is not the same date. Like, it doesn't change at the same time everywhere. So a lot of different countries have different like dates that they switch over, which was part of what gave me such a massive headache trying to fix some things. Man, I need my hands. I'm apparently making up for not cuddling yesterday. Or is it because Sassy's been being mean to you? No, no eating mommy's hair. Hey, stop it. Stop it. We should do a sprint so you can not eat my hair a lot on the internet. Thanks. So, ow. The AuthorTube spreadsheet has Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific, and then UTC in the during savings time and not during, and then during. Ma'am. Ow. Why are we biting me? Are you teething? Ow. What was that? I just tried to roll the baby. Ow. Why are we? I'm being attacked. But if I do a time zone cheat sheet, it won't be today. Because that's going to require me to sit down. Because I wouldn't just do like one time. Like if it's 8 a.m. here, it's this here. I would be doing the whole list of by the half hour marks. Like, ow. Hey. Okay. I don't know if y'all know this, but my cat's abusive to me. And you came back. What's going on? Oh. Okay, let's go into a sprint. We're going to do a 45-minute sprint. I think that's what I have set up. There won't be any music or anything during the sprint, but there will be at the end of the sprint. And I'm going to take this cat upstairs. Alrighty. That sprunty sprunt is over. We had, so Rachel did pop in, taking a much needed eyeball break, which is very important. Self-care is important. Mama Maggie popped in to leave us up for some view time. And then Jules has appeared. Hello, Jules. I'm working on deciding my publishing intentions for this year. So it's not a plan and it's not goals, they're intentions. I intend to do this, but things happen, so they might not happen. So when you make a plan, the plan gets thrown out the window so many times. So I'm having publishing intentions. So, journaling and drawing tarot cards. Nice. I have started, so I'm trying out the Erin Condren Daily Duo, but there's a week overview page, so it's like Monday, Tuesday through Sunday, and I'm not doing like an actual overview there. I'm actually like at the end of the day, I'm pulling a card, and for the day that has just passed, and that's how I'm doing that, because I want to use my cards more because I own a lot of them. So that's cool. Moving along in the hockey rom-com, we've just had the technical wedding, marriage of convenience. Now they have to figure out who's sleeping where in the honeymoon suite. Always. So right at the beginning of that sweat, I took Persephone upstairs, and then by the time I came back downstairs, Hephaestus was sitting next to my chair like, hello, mother. I'm like, oh, you've traded off. Except Hephaestus doesn't like to sit in my lap. To cuddle with him, I have to go sit in my bed because he doesn't want to be like in your lap. He wants to like press against you. He doesn't want to actually be held. He will let me hold him sometimes. I just cannot be sitting to hold him. And he's a big boy, so it's just easier if I go lay down. My 15-pound boy. So I think my mom is up now. I think I heard her walking around. I think she has today off, so she can slip in if she wants to. She's been sick. Though I did, by the way, a couple days ago, I finally pulled my cards for the year ahead. So it's one card per month and then an energy of the year. So I do that. I need to. So I have my goals, intentions for the year on sticky notes that are supposed to go on a whiteboard over there. The sticky notes obviously have not made it to the board. So that is not all of the sticky notes. There are more sticky notes back here. I like to try and color code things. Doesn't mean it works. Yay! Walking session. My mom bought an elliptical exercise bike combo thingy. So I've been trying to use that to get some physical activity in more. Because apparently I could just sit there and go for like 2 miles in like 15 minutes or less. So Eventually, I want to be able to just do the elliptical portion for at least a mile and not have to sit down. But currently, I do have to sit down. Sit down or stand up. Sit down, stand up, type of thing. So, guys, I got a card from Laura. I don't know how it's showing up, but it's some imagery from hairnet with tassels and a medallion. Greek, possibly made in Alexandria, Egypt, 225 to 175 BCE. But Laura sent me a postcard. Laura Nestles, specifically. So I'm gonna have to find a spot to put that. So, all right. I'm so sorry. I've got I'm hoping to get my words by doing the publishing intentions for my streak, because I haven't gotten my words. Like all year I've used stemples already. For the words. Because yesterday I was 8 hours at my sister's house with the children. And then one of those children is here because she's homeschooled. And I'm her tutor. So we're gonna work on. I know we need to do math and work on some of her math and science stuff. And then she has a final project that isn't done from before Christmas. That we need to do. So Laura is awesome. She sends postcards. This is not the first postcard I've gotten from her. I have another one somewhere on my desk. Somewhere. I have another postcard from her. I do love postcards. I love postcards. I like cards. I just am bad at doing them. I would love to be like, I think it'd be different if I had my stuff together. But I am going to start Christmas gifts this month. I'm finishing up a cowl for myself. And then I make crochet things as well as writing. I do too many things all over the place. But I'm going to be working on some of the Christmas gifts for next year, starting now, so that like throughout the year I'm filling a tote rather than making 30 plus items for my family in like 2 months. And then for some of that, I was also trying to be like, oh, I want to also try and make items to potentially sell. So I had to just give up on making items to potentially sell and just focus on my family, because those amount of items are just my immediate family. So immediate family is my parents, my siblings, and my nieces and nephews. My immediate family only is 29 people. I am the baby of my family. And yeah. But some of the ideas I have for stuff for this year, for this coming, the next Christmas 2026, I actually want to do a painting. So my siblings are going to get paintings this year, but they're going to be like family portrait style paintings, but they're going to be obscure. So I don't draw / paint people, but I do have I can do, I'm thinking of doing like silhouettes, like a family portrait silhouette. And then each silhouette will be a different color in it. Um, and then I'll actually be like going and stealing their pictures. I'm gonna steal their pictures. And then I'm gonna actually use their own silhouette and then a color that that person likes to represent them. And then do backgrounds, like do a fun background type of thing, and like that. Because I think some of my siblings would be more interested in that than the other one family portrait thing I can do. Which if you've seen the Aristocats, which is the planer here, it is okay. So if you've not seen the Aristocats, here, have a look. So the Aristocats, right? Disney movie. Upstairs is a painting that I did in high school of Anna Marie, which is, or Marie, if you will, which is this kitty. Okay. So I did 3 different poses and 3 different sizing. So like the different ages. I took this one cat and I made 3 different variants to represent my nieces at that time. That's it. And it was originally supposed to go to my sister, but her children are menaces, and we didn't want it to get broken. So it's the paintings here. My mom has it. It's on the wall upstairs. But do like an Aristocats cat style family portrait using like the adult cats, the boy cats, and the little sister cat. I can make variants of it. Maybe, I don't know. It's been a while since I've done something like that, of a family portrait style like that. I know my stepbrother was like, go for it. So his family might get that style one. But so my siblings are getting obscure family portraits for Christmas. Because again, I don't paint people. I can take pictures. I've taken several photography classes. I could take really nice pictures of them and like get a nice frame and stuff, but yeah, I don't paint people. So, but those are going to take a lot of time because I have 5 siblings that I would be doing that for. I'm the only one without no, well, that's a lie. My one stepsister doesn't have kids, but she has dogs, so her dogs would be included in her family portrait. Because I did for my dad an art piece, which because I want to get back into art. I used to do art all the time, so it's probably hard to believe. But when I was in high school, I did more art than I did writing. Like a lot more art. Like even I had art class, and then outside of art class, I did art. I almost went to art school, but then I was like, no, that's too much effort to apply for. 1 a week from October 1st. That's great. She has become she's a Scrooge. But yeah, this year I did an art piece for my dad, but because I was so focused on making sure all of the kids had gifts, and gifts that they would like, I ended up finishing my dad's art piece like the night before. Like I did 90% of an entire art piece in one night because I didn't track time correctly. But I can show you the not great picture I took because it's in the frame. I think I have to lower my brightness. Hold on. So, this is what I gave my dad. Let me shift. There we go. I had to shift that. This is what I did for my dad. The outside view in the window, so inside the window, is a watercolor piece, and then this side is in pencil. It's in colored pencil. I'm very proud of those bricks, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very proud of my bricks. Those bricks turned out great. The watercolor piece did not turn out quite as I imagined, because, I was kind of rushing an art piece in the middle of the night. I was up till almost like 1 a.m. I know it was after midnight that I did it. That I actually ended. And then I still had to put it in the frame yet. Like, I had to wait for it to dry. So the next morning, like, I'm trying to get ready for, like, getting everything together. And I ended up doing, like, actually assembling it the morning of. Well, what was supposed to be the morning of. We had to postpone Christmas dinner that day and do it the next day because the doggy wasn't feeling well. But yeah. All right, I've rambled about art things. Let me get another timer. The watercolor piece is because I was hurrying and I wasn't thinking it through correctly. It did still turn out good. My dad and my stepmom liked it, but I do know I could have done better. Because I do know how to do watercolor. I just didn't in that moment. I was also tired at that point and just trying to finish it. So, all right, let's do a 30-minute. This time. And then this will be our second and last sprint because I've been yammering at you for a while. Because at noon, I do noon my time. It's 11:11 my time. I want to get myself some food and then begin the process of uploading video clips. And then I have to go help educate a teenager. So there's that. But in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There will be noise at the end of the timer, not during. Alrighty. That Sprunty Sprunt is over. I think I have decided that. Also, Rita popped in. Hello. I think I've decided. So to my memberships, like free or paid memberships, because I understand like even $1 is too much sometimes. Part of my writing process is sharing my first drafts. I know they're terrible, but I share them anyway. And they will probably change a lot between that and the final product. But it's just once it's written, it's like, all right, it's written and I posted it somewhere. Leave it alone until you're done with the whole of it. And then I can go back and look at the whole of it and begin editing versus wanting to go back and fix things. I can make notes to myself like, oh, I'm going to need to do this around chapter whatever and add that. But you can't edit something that's not written. So I want to try, like, the goal with that is to push myself to just get to the end, essentially. So what I want to do is have a chapter every week coming out, and that includes to Substack, Patreon, Ko-fi, fourth wall. The Substack one is it will be available to public for, I haven't fully decided if it's going to be a week or a month, and then go behind the paywall. Everywhere else, if you have a free membership, you've done the steps. Like, you had to do effort to like make an account, become a member, even if it's a free level, and then get access. So I think I'm going to try and do rough draft every week unless I have, so I'm currently editing Briar's Hollow 1, which might be changing from Briar's Hollow in the Archive to Briar's Hollow and the Ritual as the title, just because it makes more sense for the context, and the Archive can become a different book. When that one is ready to be published, I do plan on having audio variants of it so that it can be more accessible. So it will come out chapter 1 this date, chapter 2 this date, over the course of a quarter, whether it's 13 chapters or becomes more chapters. I don't know. We'll see. I'll spread it out, but it'll be the final version of it and the audio version of it. And then at some point in that quarter, the actual book novella situation will drop. But the audio will come out on a schedule. So I'm either going to have it be like when the last chapter drops or at the midpoint. Who knows? It might just get thrown out there into the interwebs like split. Congratulations, you can secretly read the whole thing. I don't know. And so Blood Rain, not Blood, and then I'm going to be working on Blood Rain. So I'm gonna, because I would love to have the entirety of draft 1 for Blood Rain done this year, since I've been working on it forever, and I kind of need Blood Rain trilogy done and Uncommon Royals trilogy done to get back to Lavinia's story, because my brain is very chronological. So I need to write it in chronological order. And my brain is very upset with itself that I released Shadow 1 and not Blood Rain Book 1. Anybody else have a weird chronological brain? Hello, Laura. Hello, Haley. We're at the end of the stream. How's it going? I would love to stream for longer, but I need to go get food and do some stuff. So my computer will hate me if I'm live streaming while uploading video files to it. It's weird like that. Because at 2, the niece and I are going to work on math and science. Because that's the books that are sitting next to me that need to be gone over. And then we're also going to work on her Outsiders final project. She did enjoy the book. And then she just watched the movie and she enjoyed the But Laura, maybe you should get more iron. in your diet. I will be streaming tomorrow. So if I stream in the morning tomorrow, it's only going to be Twitch. But I do have the Thursday Chaos with Friends stream. That is 5 p.m. Eastern. So that's a 2-hour stream. So it's 5 to 7 Eastern. And that one is dual streamed, Twitch and YouTube. It's also streamed on Glory's Twitch. Yeah, just her Twitch, I think. I don't think I can stream to 4 places. I should double check. Cool, yeah. Actually, no, I think I can. How many places can I stream to? I don't remember. Simultaneously 3 channels. Is the answer. That's what I thought it was. Yes. I don't think I have a link. How is that set up? Hold on. I'll get a link for the spreadsheet. Give me that. Copy that. Thank you. If you're on the YouTube side of things, there is the tiny URL for the AuthorTube spreadsheet, which I might end up creating a time zone cheat sheet into it. There's a time cheat page, but I might make a full time zone cheat sheet, and then it's like a one and done situation. So that if your time zone is not listed on the normal pages and you don't want to use the converter link, you can check that. Persephone was like smacking me when I was trying to talk about it earlier, so which she's upstairs now. She's hanging out with G and Grandma. As kittens do. She's also hanging out with Buddy, because her and Buddy are friends. And Buddy tries to protect her from Sassy. Sassy's mean to her right now. Sassy was originally fine with her, and now she's no longer fine with her. So, but thank you everyone for joining me today. I think there are several people at noon today. So Angela, yes. Simply Obs is also live at noon, and hold on. Why don't I just do this? There's a stream. I'm not writing who these are because I'm just copying and pasting from. All right. these ones, these three are all. So the first one should be Angela. The second one should be Simply Obs. And the third one should be Vanessa G. They are all live at noon Eastern. So at the top of the hour. And then the fourth one I just posted should be Jules, who goes live at 1 p.m. Eastern. Which is 12 Central, 11 Mountain, not 10 Pacific, 5 p.m. UTC, or is it 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's a time. So I've thrown those in there. So yeah. Thank you guys. I hope everybody has a great rest of their day. Hope you've achieved some of the stuff you wanted to achieve today. And I will see you guys later. Also, don't forget about For the Love of Words.